Welcome to Quick Updates.
In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present.
Princess Catherine, the beloved Princess of Wales, stunned the world with a poignant revelation in a heartfelt video message from Windsor Castle. At 42, she disclosed her ongoing battle with cancer, undergoing preventative chemotherapy in a bid to fight the illness. In the emotionally charged video, filmed against a backdrop of blooming daffodils and spring blossoms, Catherine shared the shock of her diagnosis. Alongside her devoted husband, Prince William, she expressed their joint efforts to manage this private struggle for the sake of their young children.
I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you personally for all the wonderful messages of support and for your understanding whilst I've been recovering from surgery. It has been an incredibly tough couple of months for our entire family, but I've had a fantastic medical team who have taken great care of me, for which I'm so grateful. In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present. My medical team therefore advised that I should undergo a course of preventative chemotherapy, and I'm now in the early stages of that treatment. This, of course, came as a huge shock, and William and I have been doing everything we can to process and manage this privately for the sake of our young family. As you can imagine, this has taken time. It has taken me time to recover from major surgery in order to start my treatment. But most importantly, it has taken us time to explain everything to George, Charlotte and Louis in a way that's appropriate for them and to reassure them that I'm going to be okay. As I've said to them, I am well and getting stronger every day by focusing on the things that will help me heal in my mind, body and spirits. Having William by my side is a great source of comfort and reassurance too, as is the love, support and kindness that has been shown by so many of you. It means so much to us both. We hope that you'll understand that as a family, we now need some time, space and privacy while I complete my treatment. My work has always brought me a deep sense of joy, and I look forward to being back when I'm able. But for now, I must focus on making a full recovery. At this time, I'm also thinking of all those whose lives have been affected by cancer. For everyone facing this disease, in whatever form, please do not lose faith or hope. You are not alone.
The news of her cancer came to light after Catherine underwent significant surgery at the London clinic earlier in the year. Kensington Palace, respecting the family's privacy, chose not to disclose details of her cancer type or its stage, urging against speculation. His Majesty, the King, also battling cancer himself, expressed immense pride in Catherine's bravery. The royal family, including the Queen, have rallied around their daughter-in-law, offering unwavering love and support. The announcement, however, raises questions about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's awareness, given their estrangement from the royal family. Harry, who shares a close bond with Catherine, may face the decision of returning to the UK amidst this challenging time. As news of Catherine's battle reverberated globally, messages of support poured in, with Prime Minister Rishi Sunak affirming her place in the nation's heart. Even from the White House, President Joe Biden expressed deep sadness, echoing the admiration for Catherine's courage in sharing her journey with the world.
It's really sad for her. I mean, I feel really bad for her personally, but I think it's unfortunate, there's such a fuss about it and so on, I think she needs privacy and needs time to herself to kind of get over that.
She's going through cancer.
I'm so sad to hear it. She's a beautiful woman.
Yeah, it's terribly sad news, especially with her father-in-law as well.
I mean, shocked, isn't it?
Obviously
I wasn't
pretty sad.
expecting that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously something's been happening, but it's probably bigger than I imagined it was going to be.
What message would you like to send to Catherine?
Well, wish her well, and hopefully she will be.
We should just give them some privacy and some room for them to digest the news. It's a lot for the whole family.
I know it's very tough finding out finding out your loved one has cancer. I think we're going to be very heartbroken about it, but there's lots of things you can do, and hopefully she can get better.
Right. Yeah. If you would give a message to the princess, what would that be?
Just get better soon, hopefully. Hopefully everything goes well and she gets better.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the same message.
Right. Thank you so much.
I would hope that people would be kinder and more sympathetic now that they know what she's dealing with.
What do you think about this, sir?
Well, she's such an important figure for this country. I'm glad that they're releasing, accurate information finally.
I would hope that family would explain it in such a way that they understand that it's curable and that she'll be okay.
How do you think the kids take this message?
Well, they're pretty young still, so it might not be as scary to them as you might think. It's hard to say when they're that little.
Right. If you had to pass on one message to Kate and the royal family in this time, what would that message be?
That she's going to be okay and that the country loves her. So does the U.S. Everybody loves her.
So much.
Stick together as a family and build on the support of the family.
Thank you so much. Have a good evening, guys. Thank you.
I think it's very important news, and I think it will put to bed all the terrible conspiracy theories that have been going on about her. So it's terrible, and I hope she gets over it soon, but it's very welcome news to know what's really going on.
Before I caught up with you, did you know that this message had...
I saw it on the news about half an hour ago.
What were your first reactions?
Quite taken aback, but not that surprised, because there really had to be some quite serious explanation, I think, and now we know what it is.
In the message, you must have seen that one of the difficult parts Kate said was to breaking the news to the children and explain to them all. How do you think the children take this message?
I hope, I don't know actually, but I hope they'll take it okay. They're young enough, they can cope, I think.
If you could pass on a message to Princess Kate, what would that be?
Okay, well soon, Kate.
Incredibly sad. Whenever anybody gets cancer, it's a horrible thing to hear, and I can only imagine what her family is going through right now. I hope that they can do everything they can for her and she's able to recover.
Best wishes to her family.
Yeah, best wishes to her and her family.
Been expecting something to happen, but I'm absolutely devastated that she's got abdominal cancer, because she's a sweetheart. I would like to wish Kate a speedy recovery because she's a mother, and I don't care what the press have done, I don't care that she's royal. The fact is that she's a mother, and I want her to get better, so she's there for her